Today I am going to be talking about a website that I made on the impact of search trends. If you go down here, you can see my table of contents where there are 5 pages. In this website, I will be talking about the purpose of search trends, the effects and impact, technical aspects, relationships to data, and my last page is my reference page. For this presentation, I'm going to show you my website, and then at the end, I'm going to show a little bit about how I did it and how I created this. So here we go. So right now, I'm going to click on my purpose page, and it'll bring us to the link. In this paragraph, I'm going to be showing I showed the purpose of having search trends. I explained how trends are a way to keep up with current events, similar to newspapers and magazines. I also introduced Google Trends and its relevancy to my topic. Lastly, I gave some insight to other ways trends can be used. Now we're going to go on to my effects and impacts page. On this page, we were prompted to have responses to 3 questions. 3 questions were the benefit or the harm. I chose to do the benefit of search trends, the impact on society, and the retail use of search trends. For my answer to the benefit, there are many benefits to search trends, and this paragraph I talked about being able to see what the world has trending and how businesses and advertisement companies use trends. For my response on the society, I chose to talk about how search trends depict what we see in everyday ads on the television, on the road, and online. And lastly, for another way that search trends is used is in retail. In this response, I went into depth on how stores and companies use trends to try and sell goods. Down here, if you keep scrolling down, there's a video that I got from YouTube that talks about search trends, and down low there's another video that I created. It's just basically talking about how people use search trends and why they're important.
Science.
The question is, what are search trends and how do you use them?
How I use search trends? For example, I use Twitter, so like they have a bunch of search.
All right, and now we're gonna go on to my next page. This is my technical aspects page, where we were asked to describe how a user interacts with the innovation. The most known use for the average trend user is simply to see what is going on and what is popular. This is what I talked about when asked how users interact with the innovation. Down here, we were asked to describe in detail how technology incorporates at least one of the big ideas of abstraction, algorithms, programming, and/or the internet to accomplish its purpose. In this paragraph, I talked about how search trends incorporates the 2 ideas of abstraction and internet. This page is my search trends data. On this page, we were asked to describe how the innovations consumes data, produces data, or transforms data. In this section, I spoke on how data was retrieved and shown in the site Google Trends. I also introduced the 2 ideas of 1, real-time data, and 2, non-real-time data, which is basically 2 different ways that Google Trends gets your data. Real-time data is data from the last 7 days, and non-real-time data is data that can be tracked all the way back to 2004. In this section, we were supposed to describe at least one data privacy concern, and I chose to talk about how people search on a variety of things online, and some may be very personal search trends. Search trends allows others to see your searches in some cases, and that is the downfall of search trends. And my last page is my reference page. If we go to the reference page, you can see that all the links work. You can see where I got my data from. Right here is Google Trends. You can see what is trending right now. And that's about it. And then you can go back to my home, and that's my website. Now that you see my website, I'm going to talk a little bit about how it was made. So right now I'm gonna go to my HTML manager where I made the website. This is where the website was made on cPanel. Right now I'm just going to File Manager so I can get to my site. Public HTML. Here are all my sites, like all the pages to my website, the reference page, the tech page, purpose, and etc. This is my CSS page. The CSS page is where all the styling was done for my website, like the background and how I got everything done there. I'm just gonna click on the impacts page so I can show you guys a little bit. Everything you put onto HTML is everything that you'll see on the website. So everything, whatever, like if it's not on here, it's not on the website. So everything I have here is this page. So everything that I have in this file here correlates to this page here. So if anything happens, I change it, then it can go back. Down here you can see my links for the buttons and how that worked. I'm showing you how that worked right there. So my links, you can go back and forth on the links. So everything that is in the HTML page is what you're gonna get on the website. And how I linked at the bottom with all the pages is how I have all of these pages in here linked together. And that's about it. For the last part of my video presentation, I'm going to be talking about two things that are seen in my effects and impacts page. One is this picture of a graph that I had from my survey, and the second is this video that I made from YouTube. So I'm just go to my YouTube page right now. Here you can see I still have the YouTube video. The video was made up of 3 videos that I put together to make one. And here's a little bit of the video.
This is how I use search trends to keep up with worldly events, such as Donald Trump, University.
Now I'm going to show you the survey, which I got to go to my drive to. So here it is. Here's the survey. In the survey, I asked a few basic questions like gender and on a scale of 1 to 5, how much does it impact you? Here were the responses. I had 20 of them. And here was the graphs that I got that you've seen in my impacts and effects page.